Speak with Mark Branch here, prior to the NCAA tournament. Guys are working out, getting ready for the day tomorrow. Saw you guys at the airport yesterday coming in from the West. Hey, how's your team looking coming in? How do you feel for the guys that made the tournament are going to be able to go out there this week?
I feel good, you know. I mean, you do so much work through the year, and somebody just asked me if I was nervous. I'm like, I think I get less nervous every year. So it's, you know, I'm not competing anymore, and I know the work that these guys have done to get to this point, and I just kind of rely on that, and I want them to rely on that too. You know, they've put a lot of work to get here, and this is a privilege to be here, and they should enjoy it and go out and have fun.
Now, you came from Oklahoma State. You're competing against them in the Big 12, and they had a hell of a performance as a team. Beyond Oklahoma State's great performance in your conference meet, talk a little about the whole conference, because, I mean, people are looking on them having 10 finalists. That doesn't really talk about the rest of the league, does it?
No, it doesn't. I mean, obviously they were really strong from top to bottom this year, but I like the conference. I think it's only going to get better. I definitely like the two-day tournament and the 10 teams, the two weigh-ins, the venue that we're having it at. I think it prepares our athletes for this weekend, as opposed to what both conferences had before. A one-day tournament with just a couple of matches really doesn't do much for you. So I like where that's at, and I think that you're seeing a lot of teams improvement. You know, when you look at a team like Northern Colorado, they had a good tournament.
Yeah, got 4 guys in there.
Yeah, you know, so I think there's a lot of possibilities for all the teams in the conference to really build upon you know, where we're at and the traditions of the Big 12. I think we can all build on that recruiting, and so it's only going to get stronger. I think you know, we're going to be qualifying more and more guys every year, and I think we're going to have, you know, last year I was happy with the ratio of qualifiers to All-Americans from the Big 12, and I think that's something you look at as well. So I you know, I like where it's at. I like what it does for us, and I think it's a benefit to all the teams in there, even though it's harder.
Yeah.
You know, last year we only qualified 3. I think that was partially because of the Big 12.
Yeah.
But you know, that to me is nothing. It's a bump in the road to go, we need to build. Now we have 5. We need to keep, you know, building, getting 6, 7, 8 qualifiers. And really, it's the system now allows your guys to, you know, have a say in their own destiny. So
right.
That's
you have
what
a good
about.
season, and you know, you want to do well in the conference meet, but you still have a chance, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
And yeah. So, you know, the guys that are here are supposed to be here.
Right.
And that's not just in our conference. That's
them.
the way it is. I was talking to Jamil Kelly yesterday, you know, and they got a lot of at-larges, but I'm like, those are the guys that are supposed to be here.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's right. And you know, from a selfish standpoint, I think coaches go, man, I wish I could have got an at-large or more than, you know.
Yeah.
You want all your guys here, but the guys that are here are supposed to be here. So that's what it's about. And so, you know, the conference, though, just helps us prepare for this weekend.
So you put a guy in the finals last year with Bryce Meredith, and he's here again. How's he looking? Has he got another good run in him?
I think so. You know, I think he showed last year he deals with pressure well. He deals with these big moments, and you know, I don't feel any different. I think he's here. He's prepared. He's ready to wrestle. You know, he's had kind of a similar year to last year. But we're here, and I think he's feeling great, you know, and I know he's capable of beating everybody in that bracket,
yeah.
You know. So it'll come down to, you know, the way it did last year. Him stepping out there, feeling confident, and just letting go and opening up, and that goes for all my guys. We gotta open up. You know, this is the time you go out and you take chances. You know, you're not going to get to the top by being conservative and kind of wrestling timid. So
yeah,
we got to go out there and swing for the fences.
But you got some guys that people may not think of that have podium potential. I mean,
you know, 4 of our 5 guys are seeded, and you know, I not that means anything, but I know our guys are capable of beating everybody out there. So, you know, we gotta rely on the confidence of our preparation and come out and you know, under the big lights, you got to come out and just let it fly. You know, just not hold anything back. So we'll see what happens.
Well, fantastic. Really appreciate it, Coach. Have a great week.
Thank you. Appreciate it.